Super Mario Bros. 35th Anniversary Direct from Nintendo. They did it to us again. This is completely randomly dropped today. Right now I'm on my lunch. Thankfully, this is only 16 minutes, so this is my live reaction to this. And thank you also in advance to everyone who messaged me about this, because everything was blowing up basically online. All right, let's get to it. That music. So iconic.
Hello, everyone. This year marks the 35th anniversary of the original release.
So I'm
Super Mario
very
Bros.
much
game.
expecting the Super Mario 3D World All-Stars, or whatever they're going to call it. That's the main thing.
That will be released by spring
Oh,
2021.
and Super Mario
Okay,
3D
here we
World.
go.
But anything else is completely unexpected to
Classic way
me.
to play Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, Super Mario Bros. It's been playable for decades. Since
The original
around
Super
1985.
Mario, which made its debut on NES in 1985. Can now be
Is this
played
going to
on
be
the
like
special Game & Watch system?
a new Game & Watch?
Launch control
What?
pad is included, so you can play the game
This is
smoothly.
pretty cool. I'm
Since it's
definitely
Game
going to
&
pick
Watch
this
product,
up.
It also functions as a clock. And an
Oh, really?
game's 35th
Because
anniversary
no one wears a
comes
watch
with
anymore.
35 little touches to discover. In
What?
addition,
That's so
you can
cool.
play the Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels game on it.
Oh, that's
as well
wicked.
as an updated version of the title Game & Watch Ball starring Mario.
Okay, so Game & Watch Ball is nice to include, but the fact that it has the lost
Game &
levels
Watch
and I can
Super Mario
practice.
Brothers will launch
November 13th, gold
The
old
original
school
Nintendo
packaging.
handheld gaming system is back in
That
a
is
full-color liquid
really
crystal
neat.
display.
Crystal display all the way back to the Game & Watch. I'm definitely going to get that.
Bounces onto the Nintendo Switch system.
Okay, so here we go. Here's Super Mario 3D World. I'm still in shock about that Game & Watch, because this I expected. Everyone knew that this was going to come over. This was for sure going to make an appearance. We just didn't know when. Pikmin was already announced, Pikmin 3 for the Switch. So now that Super Mario 3D World's coming, what's left? Star Fox Zero? Paper Mario Color Splash? But this is such a great multiplayer experience. This is also one of my wife's favorite games of all time. She also plays this one the majority of the time during the Mario-thons. And, just as a side announcement, completely, my wife and I have a cat named Zelda. If you don't follow me on social media on Instagram, feel free to do so. But I posted about our cat Zelda that we got 2 months ago. Yesterday, 2 days ago actually, 2 days ago, we got a second cat and we named it Eevee. And the reason why I'm talking about my cats right now is because the main suit in Super Mario 3D World is cats. All these levels look like they were already in the game previously. Like, I remember all of these. Plessy, so cool, just like Yoshi. And that damn flagpole, that's so hard to catch. The bosses are challenging this game. You have to go through a boss rush. And you have to beat every level with every single character. So are there new characters? I don't think they showed them. Well, Super Mario 3D World Plus. The plus is... This looks new. This is definitely a new world. Rain. Rocks that look like cat ears. This looks like some sort of a house that looks like a cat bell. If you don't know that there was a bell that you get as the power-up to become a cat. Bowser's Fury. Coming February, I think. I think that was February 12th. I'm pretty sure, so that's neat, but that's not until next year.
Welcome to Super Mario
So
Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers clash in this game.
35 players?
Oh, sweet. 35 players in this. This is a lot like Mario Maker.
Near and far in this online battle
But I
game.
believe Mario Maker was only 4. This is like...
Enemies you defeat will be sent to other players' courses.
Oh, this is a lot like
But this
Tetris
also
99.
works the other
But this
way
is
around.
Mario 35.
Use the item roulette. And these 4 strategies
Okay, so you get items, you
to try
send...
to outpace your opponents.
You send characters and enemies to other people's screens, just like Tetris 99.
Or running.
You know what?
This
I would have
game
totally
will be an exclusive
expected
offer for Nintendo Switch
this is
Online
online
members.
only.
Super Mario Brothers 35
And
launches
it's available
October
October
1st as a
1st.
digital-only title,
And then it
will be available
stops
for a limited
March
time until
31st?
March 31st,
That's a weird mechanic
2021.
that it stops. Anyways, I would love to see a Mario Party game in the style of Fall Guys. That would be really cool too. Please be a new Mario. Oi, this is like VR Mario Kart. In your house? racing around. Please be Mario Kart 9. I really want an exclusive Mario Kart game. Oh, it's a toy in your house. Never mind. It's not even Mario Kart 9. It's a toy with a camera, but you race using your Nintendo Switch? What? So you crash this thing, you're damaging stuff in your house, but it's totally cool. Once I have children, my nephew actually, get this for my nephew. He's a little bit young right now, but once I have kids, this is perfect. This is a really neat idea with augmented reality. How many different karts will there be? Nintendo's all about, like, kind of combining hands-on experiences with the real world, with Labo, even with Ring Fit Adventure and Wii Fit and things like that. So it looks like you design your own courses. You drive around playing Mario Kart. This is probably... I wonder if this will be included in Mario Kart 8 or if you need to buy a specific game in order to play this. And it comes maybe with both of these figures, or does it just come with one? And can you imagine getting a figure of, like, Bowser Jr. or Link in a go-kart? But it's probably only these two. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, October 16th. All of this news they've been holding on for? Oh my goodness.
5 years of Super Mario Brothers.
This is really why there should have still been an E3, but just digital.
The 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers in these ways.
Very strange again, they're going to end a lot of the content by March 31st.
Including a special pin set.
Pin set's cool.
So get started today.
Probably going to get that. Feels a lot like the Club Nintendo rewards previously. That is so funny. Super Mario Kart, Mario and Donkey Kong. That's... I'm just smiling. I want the shirt. I can't get to New York at all this year, but I definitely want that shirt. Hey, if anyone happens to go to the Nintendo World Store, does anyone feel like help me out so I can get that shirt? I'll obviously buy it off you. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo vs. Challenge Cup? Oh, Splatfest! That's a good idea. Supersizer Invincibility and keychains. Those look really interesting. Those t-shirts I don't like as much as the Super Mario 35th. How are they combining these two? What does that even mean? Mario meets Animal Crossing? What? New Super Mario themed... Oh, that... Okay, I'm getting the shoes. I like Puma shoes. For sure. I've worn Puma shoes. Throughout high school, I wore them. Jack Pacific has tons of World Nintendo stuff. I still don't have the Lego NES. It just costs too much money for me to buy outright right now.
Plus, experience 4 classic Mario games in Super Mario All-Stars. This collection contains Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario
I'm curious
Brothers
about
2,
this because
Super Mario
we already
Brothers
have
3,
Super Mario
and
All-Stars.
Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels.
How is Super Mario World not on these? Because the Super Nintendo had
Super Mario All-Stars will be available
Super Mario All-Stars plus
Nintendo
Super Mario
Entertainment
World.
System,
That
Nintendo
already
Switch
existed.
Online collection later today.
Nintendo Switch Online Collection. Does that mean it's free
The next one
on
will
the,
be our
or do you have to
last
like pay for it
announcement.
on the eShop?
It's me, Mario.
Okay, what's this? Yes! So this must be the 3D All-Stars. This has to be. I cannot wait to play Super Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, hopefully Galaxy 2 on the go. Oh my goodness, finally on the Switch. This was already on the Wii with WiiWare 13 years ago or 12 years ago, so it's about time this is playable, because it wasn't playable. Was it playable on the Wii U? I don't know for sure. Maybe it was playable on the Wii U. Yes, so thankfully we get Sunshine. Please tell me there's quality of life updates. Give me a list of all the blue coins and what I have and what I'm missing. Or at least what episodes the blue coins are available in. Mario Sunshine is one of the best themed games of all time, with this island tropical theme. I wish they fully finished the game and had the other few worlds that they intended on releasing. I'm not really noticing much of a graphical upgrade. Maybe I'm completely mistaken. Yes, okay, so we get Galaxy 1, at least. Same thing. I don't think I noticed that this is much better graphics. The game already looked pretty good, but this game was not in HD. It was in standard definition on the Nintendo Wii. Galaxy, by the way, is one of the only games I can speedrun. I enjoy it thoroughly. I always play through the game during my Mario-thons. Can't host one this year, but for future Mario-thons, considering we've done 7 of them, I think. Please be Galaxy 2. No Galaxy 2? What? Only 3? What are they doing with Galaxy 2? Alright, first of all, this is fantastic, but I'm a little bit frustrated there's no Galaxy 2 in that. Cool logos. That's wicked. But why not? What are you doing with Galaxy 2? They do have higher resolution, okay. 16:9 screen ratio if you want. 2 Joy-Cons, of course.
Music from all 3 titles will be included in the collection.
You get the original soundtracks in music player mode. I'm going to be using this a lot. Mario music to me, like, a lot of it's so relaxing, especially the Galaxy music. Jolly Roger Bay, Dire Dire Docks, the music from Super Mario 64 is so relaxing. Sunshine has some good music too, but it's all, you know, very different instruments. Available September 18th, and you can pre-order it today. What about physical? Physical? That's a lot of games, actually.
A variety of Super Mario games can be played on Nintendo Switch.
That's true.
In addition,
so what are they missing?
All related games, there are even more available. We hope
so they're missing Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Every one of them.
Super Mario World 2, I guess, if you include that. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U. But New Super Mario Bros. U is playable. Is that really it? Oh my god, okay, this is really cool. They're gonna go through a medley of all the games. And the classic Warp Zone. Oh yeah, Mario Bros. 1, I guess, is the other game I can technically attempt to speedrun, but my best time is like 6 minutes. And the world record's under 5 minutes, so I'm nowhere near there. I could just beat it relatively quickly as long as Bowser isn't RNG bad. And Super Mario Bros. 2 is one of my least favorites in the series, and a lot of people hate me for that, but I need to play through this more and enjoy it, and in recent years, I've been enjoying this game more and more. Always on the back of my mind, or in the back of my mind, is the fact that this game is Doki Doki Panic, just reskinned. Super Mario Land, incredible that they got a Mario game on the Game Boy. I know Super Mario Land 2 is coming. This game was fine for its time, but it's nowhere near as good as Super Mario Land 2 overall for me. However, the game's really good. Now, Super Mario Bros. 3 is probably my favorite 2D Mario game. It's always such a toss-up between it and Super Mario World. And honestly, the new Super Mario Bros. Games are a lot of fun multiplayer, so that's a whole different mechanic. But Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3 are just 2 of the best games of all time, especially for 2D gaming. I felt like the power-ups I enjoyed a little bit more. I think they relied on Yoshi a lot in Super Mario World. And then Super Mario 64. This was the reason why I bought the N64. This combined with Star Fox 64. I actually bought Star Fox 64 and Super Mario 64 before I found the Nintendo 64. I didn't have enough money back then to buy a system new. So I went to a reused store, a pawn shop, trying to find it. And they had the 2 games, so I bought them before I could find a system. I had to wait a week. And Super Mario Sunshine is my childhood. Everyone, well, I mean, not everyone, but anyone who played the GameCube has a ton of nostalgia for the GameCube right now, and GameCube collecting is really hot right now, and I love it. Sunshine is not perfect. There are some issues with it, but honestly, it's such a fantastic experience, and I really enjoyed it. It's just really tough to get all the blue coins and stuff. New Super Mario Bros., I can't believe they went back to 2D Mario in 2006. It had probably been 15 years, roughly, since they had 2D Mario. And Super Mario Galaxy, Probably a top 3 nostalgia game for me in Mario, for sure. Galaxy, 64, Paper Mario, just my childhood, and Galaxy is just one of my favorite Mario games. And this is probably my favorite multiplayer game for Mario. Not in the main series, kind of. So in the main series, not like Mario Party or Mario Kart. Mario Bros. Wii, with friends, at Christmas time the one year, was such a blast. We all just kept picking each other up, throwing each other in the lava. Super Mario 3D Lands, it was, I think, 6 years after New Super Mario Brothers, and it was really, really good the way they controlled the camera and the 3D aspects of some of those levels that you have to use. And then Mario 3D World kind of followed it up. They really felt like they were kind of attached, kind of sequels to each other. The cat suit is one of the best power-ups. They already did a rabbit suit, by the way, in Super Mario Land. Did they not show Super Mario Land 2? They skipped over Super Mario Land 2. And they skipped over Galaxy 2. So here's Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch, but they honestly, I don't know why they skipped some of the main games in the series. But Super Mario Odyssey, holy cow, this is also one of the best Mario games of all time. So many moons. I know a lot of people complain some of the moons are way too easy, but there's a lot of moons that are difficult, and there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of moons. What a cool, touching moment for Mario 35th Anniversary. That was a really cool event. I liked that Direct a lot. I'm just going to go back through this for a second. So let me just go back to replay, just to go over some of this stuff while I mute this, just to comment about this. So, right here, the Game & Watch. I wonder what the price point of this is going to be. Nintendo's probably going to release that information. And note how the buttons are B than A. This is how it was on the original Game & Watch, and that's how the controllers are like this usually on Nintendo consoles. In North America, we usually read things from left to right, like we read game from left to right, G to E. So it was really weird for people to see these reversed, but I think Nintendo was thinking, like, your main finger is going to be on this one first, I guess, when you hold the device. So it's, like, closest to where your hand is. So that's A, and then that's B. I'm not sure if there's another reason around that, but this Game & Watch, I never thought I would be excited about a Game & Watch so much in 2020, but honestly, the fact that I get the original game is cool, because I can practice speedrunning it, but the fact that I get the Lost Levels is even better, because that's a game I'm not great at. I have beat it at least 5 times, but it's such a challenging game. And they said you can play a Game & Watch version of Mario right there. You can play the original Ball with Mario, but also it acts as a clock, and then there's all these hidden things in it that you can use as well. So that's pretty exciting. Then the reveal of Super Mario 3D World for the Switch. That made complete sense. It's called, I think, Super Mario 3D World Plus. So that's pretty neat. It's going to come out not until February, though. And it comes out with Bowser's Fury. So I want more information on Bowser's Fury. I don't know that much about it quite yet. So Bowser's Fury. And then this looks really interesting. So this is Super Mario Bros. 35. I don't know why this is going to end. I really wish Nintendo would just leave this out. So it ends, it looks like the end of March 31st. So that's really interesting and really weird, but I like this mechanic a lot. 35 people, you're battling against them, you kill enemies, and you send different enemies to various people on your screen. You can choose the top of the screen to send to the people who have the lowest time, or the random or attackers or most coins. That's pretty cool. My question around this is internet going to be enough? Is internet going to work flawlessly in order to run this? Because Mario Maker has a lot of lag for me, and same with Super Smash Bros. Mario Kart usually is pretty seamless for me. But this is exciting. I want to play this. The Mario Kart game. The Mario Kart game I did not see coming whatsoever. So you can set the course up and go through gates around your house. So it does look like this is going to be something that you have to buy. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, October 16th. At the bottom of the screen it says, custom course materials not included. Additional game systems and carts required for multiplayer mode. Systems and carts sold separately. Game download required and available as free download on Nintendo eShop. So that's important. It looks like the game download you can get for free, but it requires one of the carts. So the carts you're going to have to buy. And it looks like all we know about right now is there's one for Luigi and one for Mario. So eventually we're going to hear a little bit more probably about this, but I like the fact that you can kind of design your own course in your space. And honestly, the carts look pretty cool, the fact that they have like cameras mounted on them and everything. Next up, we have various news really quickly that they talked about, right? They have Mario Kart Tour with some of the old school characters. They had a pin set. They also had some wallpapers that you could get. They have new products at the Nintendo World Store. I really want that shirt, by the way, right there. I'd love to get that shirt if anyone can help me out by going to that Nintendo World Store. They have a Splatoon Splatfest. They have Supersize from a Super Mushroom or Invincibility from a Superstar. Let me know as a comment below, what would you prefer? They also somehow have Super Mario and Animal Crossing, but they didn't really touch on that very much. They have the Lego sets for Mario, which we already knew about. They have Super Mario All-Stars coming out, but not with Super Mario World, which was always weird. But maybe not. This is probably why. All of these games are with updated graphics for the Super Nintendo. So these games were from the NES, updated graphics. But Super Mario World we already have playable for free if you have Nintendo Online. So available on the Super NES Nintendo Switch Online Collection. Nintendo Switch Online membership sold separately. A Nintendo account required. Not available in all countries. Internet access required. Okay, so it looks like this might just be playable for free. And it's available today. So let me know as a comment below if this is free. But it looks like this is on the Super NES. You get to play through All-Stars. So that's pretty wicked. Then the big one, we got Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy all in one set as the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. All right, so excited to play this. I really hope there's more updates for these for quality of life, especially for Super Mario Sunshine. Mario 64 is pretty seamless, but can you imagine playing through Super Mario 64 like Banjo-Kazooie where you don't have to leave the level? Because every time you get a star, you leave the level. I would like that to be an option. That would be pretty cool in the game. Super Mario Sunshine really needs the coins to be nerfed a little bit. They should be having a screen for you knowing which blue coins you have exactly, not just how many in each area. So out of 30. But once you have like 28 or 29 out of 30, you have to go through almost every episode and try and find every blue coin again, but they disappear. So even if they have the blue coins transparent in the game, just to show you you already got it, but it's transparent, and a map. An updated map would be a lot better. Super Mario Galaxy I have very few complaints about in terms of quality of life updates. Maybe just a graphical upgrade. And it's weird to see Luigi save himself when you play as the Luigi, when you play through the game a second time. So if you beat the game, you unlock Luigi as a playable character. But when you played as Mario, you had to save Luigi, I believe, 3 times. So then you go back, play the game as Luigi, and you have to save yourself. It's so weird. Saving yourself as Luigi is such a strange experience there. And it's compatible with Joy-Con controllers, as it should be. And it's saying that all these games are now playable on the Switch. So they are missing, specifically, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, kind of. Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, because they have New Super Mario Bros. U, I guess, playable in the remastered. Same with this one is remastered. They don't have Super Mario Maker, technically. So I think the only ones are Galaxy 2 and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Almost every other main Mario game is now playable. Almost. The handhelds are not either, of course, but... And then we went through all of the games. All right, so that was a really, really cool Direct dropped by Nintendo. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'm really excited. I'm pretty much going to pick up the Game & Watch. I'm going to pick up the Super Mario 35th Anniversary. I think I'm going to pick up one of those Mario Karts, 1 or 2 of those, and maybe try and design some courses and play with my nephew. I'll probably end up playing it myself, let's just be serious. And I would love to get the shirt for the Mario 35th Anniversary and a lot of the other products as well. So let me know what you thought as a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the inclusion and what updates you might want to the 3 games in Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Thanks so much for watching my reaction video. Feel free to like the video, fill the like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links, including Instagram, below. And remember, as always, keep smiling while gaming. Go collect them all. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe.